Thank you everyone for coming. I would like to make a brief statement on the civil conflict currently unfolding in Austenasia. As you all are aware, yesterday I was officially appointed Minister of Foreign Affairs. I have held that position for quite a few weeks in acting, and just recently Prime Minister Path has officially appointed me as Minister of Foreign Affairs. As such, I feel it's appropriate to touch on several issues, and most pressing would be a statement on the Austenasian civil conflict. First off, ever since the founding of our nation, we have had close ties with Austenasia. Although we do not yet hold official diplomatic relations, we nonetheless have friendly, informal ties. Having said that, both Prime Minister Path and myself are deeply troubled and saddened by the ongoing conflict. First off, I am troubled by the response of the micronational community as a whole. Instead of standing up for peace and freedom, various nation-states scrambled to line up behind either the pro-government or pro-Caroline fractions. These nations should be ashamed, very ashamed. In their haste to declare war and form alliances, they shamed themselves. They failed to rise to a higher standard, to fight for peace, and to stand for justice. These nation-states, in doing what they did, added fuel to the fire and increased the chaos within the empire. Their actions I condemn in the highest. For those nation-states who remained neutral and openly supported peace, you are to be praised for your actions. But for those who caused so much grief and turmoil, you are to be condemned. Secondly, Austenasia is an independent nation. It is a sovereign nation. Its sovereignty, therefore, must be respected. This matter, that is the debate over the succession, is an internal matter to be handled by the Austenasian people. Premier Jonathan made similar remarks in his monthly address, the March 2010 address that can be found online on his state's video account. Speaking of that address, I would like to highlight some points that he made. First off, Prince Jonathan had it right when he said that everyone can have an opinion on this matter. I too have my own personal and private opinion on this matter. But having an opinion does not invite world leaders to act aggressively and to declare war. On the matter of acting aggressively and foolishly, both Lord William and Prince Jonathan have allowed their tempers to trump reason. In doing so, they both share some blame for this current matter. Also, I strongly urge the government of Austenasia to release Princess Caroline. Free speech is a key ingredient in a healthy democracy. She may have criticized the de facto Emperor Esmond, but she has that right. The right of free speech comes not from government, but from the divine. No government is just or legitimate when it tramples these sacred rights. She called for his removal, but she was not calling at the time that she was arrested for war or for his assassination. The response by the Prince Jonathan-led cabinet, namely arresting her for treason, as they labeled it, is a violation of her civil liberties. She must be released immediately. The nation of Aspenberg is more than willing to help in whatever manner we can, but only at the request of both parties. We respect the sovereignty of Austenasia and the right for the Austenasian people to determine their own future. We back neither fraction, and we hope for a peaceful solution. In my view, when negotiations are held, for them to be a success, all parties must emerge victorious. If negotiations end with one nation being the loser, then in my view they are not good or acceptable negotiations. All parties must bring their views to the table, and they almost leave with everyone benefiting. A solution can be reached, but only if both fractions are willing to be patient and have the bravery to listen. I urge you, Lord William, Prince Jonathan, Esmond, Caroline, for the sake of your motherland, to work together for peace. In conclusion, both Prime Minister Stephen Path, Chairman of the Parliament Prince Geoffrey, myself, and all Aspenbergians wish for peace to prevail in our good friend, the Empire of Austenasia. As some of you are aware, I'm a Buddhist. Tomorrow, April 8th, is Buddha's birthday, as recognized by my own tradition. Some other Buddhist traditions recognize another date, but tomorrow I will be celebrating the birth of Shakyamuni Buddha. With that in mind, when I go and visit the Buddhist Center here in Aspenberg, I will also pray and have good thoughts on behalf of world peace in Austenasia and throughout the micronational community. Because some of you have asked, I will address it now. We were in the process of establishing formal diplomatic ties with Austenasia. We wanted it to be the first country that we officially established ties with, but we have decided that until a solution is brought to this conflict and until stability is returned to Austenasia, that we will temporarily put on hold any efforts for such an alliance. As in a later conference I'm going to hold, we will announce that we are going to be go ahead with alliances with other countries, or the signing of mutual treaties, not alliances, but mutual treaties of recognition and friendship with other countries. But for Austenasia, we are going to put it on hold until a solution is reached. Thank you all for coming. I know that unfortunately we had to postpone this conference until later. It was supposed to be this morning, but now that we've had it, I hope everyone has had all the questions answered. Thank you.